realized, man, if I want to be good, I gotta wake up in the morning, I gotta do the extra work, and I gotta show up when other guys aren't. And there were workouts in the morning at 6 a.m. before school, and I was like, okay. There was this discipline that I had to focus on what you can control, focus on what you're getting, not what anyone else is getting. Last year was a hard year for me, one of the hardest in my life, and I printed out the man in the glass, the big poster, and I put it on my mirror in the bathroom, and I looked at it every single day. And I said, be proud of the man in the glass. Be proud of that man that wakes up every day and does the best that he could do with his priorities, and a lot of things happen in our life. We all face our challenges and adversities, and we all go through things. And I think life is about dealing with a lot of things that you didn't want to have happen in your life, whether it's your business or whether it's sports or whether it's personal or, children. And like I said, we all have our unique challenges, but do the best you can do. Show up every day and make the commitment to yourself and the people that count on you, the people that you support you. And through a lot of failures, you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to hopefully be humbled, because sometimes, you give your best and it doesn't work. And I learned that in sports, and you learn it in life in different ways too. Sometimes you do what you do, you try your best, you work hard, but it just doesn't in the end go the way you want. So what are you going to do? Quit? You're going to just blame everyone else? You're going to go in there and blame the guy next door and blame that person and blame the dog and go out there and sleep until 10 o'clock? Or are you going to get out of bed, wake up, and go do something about it? Learn from it and make it better. You treat it like it's game day. Go out there and treat practice like no one else does. And I did that every single day. And it was a lot. It was taxing on me. There was a lot of stress for me. Whenever you get an opportunity, you take advantage of it. You treat it like it's the Super Bowl, even in high school. And I look back at those times, it wasn't probably like a typical college experience because I was really motivated to play, but I had to take it to a new level that the other guys wouldn't, because I brought enthusiasm, I brought some energy, and I had a little more confidence in myself. Try to continue to push myself to grow in these maybe physical areas that I was really behind a lot of the other people at. Because naturally, no one's good at everything. I mean, that's just not the way life works. We're all talented at certain things, but we can really continue to improve our weaknesses if we're humble enough to identify them, and we can build on our strengths. And I think we're all trying to find a more well-rounded aspect to ourselves, but a lot of that has to come with this understanding about yourself, that what you know is very limited and what you don't know is limitless. And you have an opportunity every day to surround yourself with people to help you grow. My dad was out to work every morning, trying to go make a living for our family. And my mom woke up every day trying to figure out how to make sure the home was comfortable for us and, to support the kids. So, wow, I can go see someone who has more knowledge than me, and I can learn from him, and I can take him back to my school, and everyone's going to go, wow, Tom, you made some improvements. But what did I learn? What did I learn? Like I said, I wasn't the prodigy. I learned about work ethic. I learned about resilience. I learned about gaining the trust and the respect of my teammates and coaches to name me captain. I learned about how to dig deep within myself, a long way from home, without a ton of support for the position I was in, to still try to find a way to succeed in this situation that I really wanted to be in because it was the best for me anyway. I saw myself as someone who probably had some other traits that maybe were hard to identify, but that were really sustainable over time, which was, I would say, work ethic and discipline. Now's my time. I worked hard to compete my first 3 years. That if I ever did get that position, and I told this to my best friend, who's one of my roommates in college, I said, if they ever put me on the field, they're never going to take me off the field. And they never did. Fortunate to be able to have over a 23-year career. All I think about is my parents. I think about my kids. I think about my family. I think about Greg. I think about my best friend and buddy, Alex. I think of the people that I work with every day. So for me, I just am the representation of all these people that are coming in my life. And I felt very motivated to, I always said we play for the name on the front of our jersey was the Patriots or the Bucks, and I play for the name on the back of the jersey, which was my family and the people that encouraged me. So for all the people that have been in my life, because I couldn't have done it without all of them, all those experiences that we think are the hardest things in our life end up being the best experiences in our life, because if you approach it with humility and you look inward they become the best opportunities for growth and learning. I just thought, man, we put our mind to it. We accomplished something incredible as a team. Let's go do that again. Wasn't that unbelievable? And the good part in football is the next year you start right back at the bottom. You don't start as Super Bowl champ. Discipline, and I would say consistent discipline, has been one of those prodigy-like strengths that I had. So I didn't have the arm that could throw the ball 80 yards. I didn't have the 4.3 speed that Michael Vick had. I didn't have the size that a lot of guys had. But I did have something inside of me that no one could see from the outside, this level of discipline that I could accomplish something that was really important and really special. If my body started to deteriorate, I couldn't throw the ball the way that I wanted. I became very disciplined with my body. Well, most people could say, man, I want to eat healthy for one day, or I want to exercise for one day, or I want to be more hydrated for one day. Well, can you do it for a week? Well, that's more discipline, right? Can you do it for a month? That's more discipline. Can you do it for a year? That's even more discipline. So I was so blessed to have this discipline over a really long period of time. And to be honest, people will say now, oh, come on, Tom, don't you go out there and just have whatever you want now that you're done playing? And I'm like, no, man, this is still my asset. This is still my body.